I digress, man.
We're speaking of Loverboy Owens. Yo, I'm kakgevaarlijk.
Nice. Segway King.
I don't know if you guys want, if you want to kick it off, but any dance, you ever done some dumb shit when you were emotionally charged?
Yeah, but
whether that emotion is anger.
I actually heard a story, my bro, recently.
Okay, Nak, take it away.
Me,
Yo, we really need to get the third mic, bro.
Yeah, bro, we need to, bro.
Yeah.
So a bra wijst me that he went through an ordeal on the internet. So I will preface this by saying, guys, beware of what you do on the internet, though, bro. Okay, I don't know what the fuck's wrong with this old shit, bro.
No, nothing, bro. Go on.
So what happened was the homie got a DM from a random kid on IG, right? So he tells me, as you do, he thought this kid was rich and he's in the game. So he went to go check out, okay, how's this the waters, bro? How's the number liking?
Yeah. So wait. So what was the message like? You know, because I'm asking
I
for context.
Don't per se know,
I'm asking
but he
for
based me like it was like a hey, like, you know.
Was it just like because you know, I don't know if you guys, like, in all seriousness now, I don't know if you guys have ever gotten a message. I get it like a lot, but I like not a lot like every day, but like often, where I get a message from like a Give him the mic. This one is crying, bro. Hey, big boy.
Clowns.
But like, I don't know if you guys ever experienced it, but I can. It's a pity I deleted it. But like, you get these messages from like random profiles, and it says like 18 plus. Hey, boy, you want to exchange like nudes?
I've got that. Yeah.
So it wasn't that kind of thing.
No, it wasn't that kind of thing. It was a regular right? It was a regular chat. And they went on about where you from, blah, blah, blah. And then a transition to WhatsApp, right? Send the digits and it went over to WhatsApp. And, he explains to me that it gets heated, right? You know, as you do.
Oh, this man is loving for the story, bro.
Exactly, bro. At the end of the day, my bro, all the best to the homie, bro. That's all I want to say. I'm trying to tell the story,
Sorry. God.
So, what happens is, they take it to WhatsApp, things escalate, and nudes get exchanged, right? So, this is not a taboo. This is what people do all the time, right? Not necessarily with a stranger that you just, you know what I mean? Like, that's dumb shit. I'll tell you that, right? Whether you realize it now or whether it took something for you to realize it, it's dumb. Do you know what I mean?
I really wish you had another mic. What did you say now?
I can take one thing or 2,000 things.
This man is dying in the gym.
Anywho, I'll cut to the chase.
Okay,
right?
yeah.
So they make a collage of homie with his lat.
Nah, don't skip past the whole story. Carry on.
It gets heated and the nudes gets exchanged.
Okay, yeah.
So now, now the homie asks for more, man, Sinjay. And so now the homie's waiting. He basically is waiting for it
for the more nudes, yeah.
Yeah, because
so in your story now, these two people exchanged nudes.
Yes.
Okay.
So the story that I'm
you're
talking
telling.
about.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Okay.
So they exchange nudes. He gets one first. He said that he was big on that, right? And then he sends a pa in return. Right?
So homie got one picture, and then
send the yellow picture
out of excitement now.
Cool. I mean, I don't know, my bro. Niggas' minds work, bro, but I get it, bro. Nah, emotions can make you do things, bro.
Okay.
Keep one, get 5 minutes.
It's okay. can I continue the story, bruh?
Okay,
Because what the flip, bruh?
This man is a clown, bro.
Yes.
This man is crying.
So wait. So at the end of the day, he's waiting with the pictures and two homies this May. Two homies this May. A picture gets sent back to him of his lap. I'm trying to explain, man.
Okay, yeah.
His
Obviously.
lat with a picture of his face from his Instagram, right? And like his WhatsApp number. Okay.
Yeah.
And he tells me this girl / guy, because it's probably a guy, right? Extorted him and asked for 3K.
Okay.
Right? And then he ended up paying a 2K, right? And asking for proof of life. You know what I mean? Like, you know, with hostage situations, where you ask the kidnapper for proof of life before you pay the ransom.
Yeah.
So he asked for that, and he got a video of this entity deleting
this entity. Yeah.
this entity deleting the pictures, man. So now the number is this. He pays the shell and he blocks the person. Right?
Okay, cool.
Okay,
Which is obviously the same thing to do. I mean, common sense. Yeah. Okay,
because this person was threatening to release the pictures to his Instagram.
And I'm assuming that homie has. So I'm assuming homie has a lot to lose.
Yeah, he has
obviously.
a lot to lose.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, now I know him and he has a bright future ahead of him, so he definitely doesn't want to lose that.
Okay,
so.
yeah.
So away. That being said, the next day goes normal. Homie, goes about his business. He says the third day, on the third day, you're done. Anyway. Yo, nah, wait, bruh. Yo, blasphemous HD. So, away. Let me just cut to the chase here, because it's like really not that long-winded.
Go on.
And yeah, so now on the third day, Mans gets a message from another WhatsApp number from the same entity, sending the pictures, the collage of the lat and the face and all that, demanding 20K. Yeah, so extortion.
Okay.
In the ways of the world,
Yeah.
And he went to the police. He tried to open a case. They raised there's no case because you sent it voluntarily.
Okay.
Right. So
Which is yeah.
Yeah. So.
Yeah.
So man's just had to change his number, bruh. And that type of thing. Just try and do that, and also be ready for if it is released.
Yeah, if it should come out. Yeah. Okay.
Just be ready to explain that shit away. You know what I mean? So, what I'm trying to kind of say is the story really enlightened me in terms of, people on the internet.
Yeah.
Oh, bruh, they have nefarious intentions.
Yeah. But I also think it's important to learn from other people's mistakes. You don't have to make all the mistakes yourself.
So no, that's the point. Like, I didn't know that this was such a thing, because the person at the police told us, bruh, Kaigi, this happens every single day.
And yeah,
you know what I mean? Like
now that I'm hearing it,
making decisions on.
Like now that I'm hearing it, it's like, yo, this happens every day.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah. It happens every day according to this according to him and the officer. And basically, just don't make impulse decisions, especially when you aren't in the right state of mind. I can imagine homie was charged up.
Yeah,
bro, like Drake said on his track to get it back to Drake Sinja. So
yeah,
away. I mean, it can be in many situations. You know what I mean? Like, even if you buy my car with a kin and you so charged up but you don't pull out. Right? That's something that's
why
something that happens, bro.
Do
you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like, I'm giving examples right now. Or or you at a party and someone steps on your new kicks
and you get
and you stab him.
Yeah.
Do you understand?
I think like
that's emotions driving your decision.
Yeah. So
you know what I mean?
So the moral of the story is like, try and stay woke, man. Do you know what I mean?
And learn from other people's mistakes.
But now, if we try and look at another side of it, no, like for homie now, no, just to sort of bring a different view, no, could it be said like that even like we in 2021, no,
Visty, no dick pics or whatever.
Yeah, like I wouldn't even send dick pics to my
fiancé.
fiance, bruh.
But have you ever?
No, yes.
Have you ever?
Yes, bruh. Yeah, no, man. Now I'm trying to make a point.
Hey, babe. It would be like, hey, babe, this is what we're having. You having for supper?
Yo.
I think that's whack. That's totally different to me.
Nah, listen. Okay, no, we can get into it. But I wouldn't. Okay, let me put it like this. I wouldn't in today's time. No, me personally, I wouldn't even send dick pics to my girlfriend because I know what could happen. Not that she's now gonna
spyware, malware.
Yes, bruh, people get hacked daily.
My thing is this, bruh. When you are in an emotionally
Yes,
charged
I get that. I get that.
thing, it doesn't matter if you knew that. Because I think homie knew that, bruh. Homie's not dumb, bruh. Homie knew that.
Yeah.
And still was irrational in his decisions because of his emotions at the time. And I think it's about controlling that and knowing that. Maybe you have better control over yours. That's great on you.
I'm not
you know what I mean?
right, but that's not.
But I'm saying that yes, of course it's a dumb thing.
Yes.
Of course, homie knew that it's a dumb thing, but he still did it.
But so yeah. But
So what was driving that?
No, yeah, definitely.
it was irrationality.
Just like yes, the same like anger can drive you to do something. Same like sadness can drive you to do something.
Yeah.
But yes, and I understand. All I was trying to say is to bring in an opposing viewpoint. I'm not saying that I believe that. Do you know what I'm saying? But there are people that would hear that story and be like, "Are you fucking stupid?"
Yeah, that's great, and that's fair because it is fucking stupid.
That's all
But
that I was trying to say.
They might not be
In the
driven like that by their emotions. They
or
might
not
have
that
a bit
specific.
or not
emotion.
that specific.
Yeah.
They might stab a nigga then.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Or
Yeah.
they might. You know what
Again,
I mean?
I'll also say
that type of thing.
it's easy to say. Do you know what I mean?
You know what
if
I
you're
mean?
not in that situation.
So yeah, that's kind of my 2 cents, but I hear you.
Yeah.
Like I have also like a no.
This one is a clown.
No, but like I'm thinking mentally what's about to come out of my mouth. It's trying to be bad. But I have a policy. I'm the same like you. Kaigi, it's 2021. Like it's possible. It's like the same thing. Like I'm a prince in Nigeria. Please send me 5,000. Like at
And
this day
people,
age.
bruh,
And they send.
people, you'd be nah, listen.
It's the same principles. It's the same
In
principles.
terms of emotion, yes. No, same like.
But
But
listen,
I've heard in real life. I've seen stories where they woo this woman, bruh. They take advantage of loneliness, just like this person took advantage of homies. You know what I mean? Yeah. Carnal desires. Do you know what I mean? To put it in a proper manner of speaking. Do you know what I mean? So it is, and so that's what I'm saying. It's even in today's day and age. I'll tell you what I think, my personal point of view.
Sorry, can I go a tip?
Okay.
I just want to throw a tip and then I'm
Pause.
done.
Yeah.
If the pie looks too good to be eaten, then it's not the pie, man.
Okay.
It's downloaded off the website.
Oh, okay. That's valid. Okay.
Like
What do you have
it
anything
looks
to
too
say on
good
that?
to eat.
Yeah, I hear what you're saying about that, but I wouldn't. I would say that if you think that anything is out of your league, then you've lost anyway.
That is
Do you know
okay.
what I mean?
Yeah.
So, me, for instance, would never think that something's too good to be true. Obviously, in that case, you have to use more reason.
Yeah.
But I'm saying that's a general statement,
Yeah.
man. Like, if the pie is too good to eat and the pie want you, brother, then take the damn pie. Like in real life.
Yeah, don't still
You know
ask
what I mean?
questions.
Don't still ask
It's like if
questions
someone's saying,
oh,
Kiki, my
shit.
bro, do you want this pie?
Like
You know what I
if,
mean? You're not going to think like, yo, what happened to
what's
this
that
pie?
goose's name? Priyanka. Do you know Joe Jonas's
Yeah,
wife?
Priyanka Chopra.
If
she's
that
fire,
bitch
bro.
wanted me,
Huh?
I'm not gonna still ask questions if Margot Robbie wanted you.
Yeah, but you also need to...
Huh? We all like her, bro. We're men.
But now what I'm saying...
Do you know
is
what I
like-
mean?
Okay, but what... Okay,
I
wait.
just wanna qualify
Okay.
that statement.
But like what I'm saying... I think what Sado is trying to say is... Especially in today's time, it would behoove you to be skeptical.
It's like this, no?
Not like... I'm not saying... You know what I mean? I'm not saying that you saying that... whatever comes your way, just take it no matter. That's not what you're saying. But I think what he's trying to say as a general statement, you know what I mean? If you I don't know how often this happens to homie, no, but it never happens to me. I'm not talking about the situation, but like, women don't DM me, bruh, and say, and and try and strike up conversations. The only people that do are the people that it's plainly obvious that they are not real. Do you know what I mean? But women never, ever do this with information or
unless you personally know, not
yeah.
like intention. They will send a message.
But,
Hey,
yeah. But women that see my Instagram and I've never ever. Maybe I'm ugly. Maybe
For
I don't
me,
know.
I think the example I used was bad. No, like at this day and age, you know for certain that the image displayed for the product on sale. So, for example, if it's a burger, you know for a fact that burger is
Don't
not
look like
going to
that,
look
like that picture.
ginger at this day and age.
Yeah.
In the past, I fell for it.
Yeah. And
It's not
burger
gonna
in this sense is obviously kindness.
Away.
Like, yeah, catfish is a real thing.
Yo.
That's what I'm saying. So what I think, yeah. So that, yeah, it's self-explanatory. So that's what I'm saying. That there is a different way to look at it. So I'll give my viewpoint in situations like that, especially when it has to do with carnal desires. It's extremely, especially as a man, bruh. I'm not excusing men. I don't have to say it, but I'm gonna say it. I'm not excusing men that take advantage of women. That's not what I'm excusing. What I'm saying is, for any person, especially a man, when you are engaging,
you don't think straight.
You don't. Because the blood that is here now. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Light-headed.
And you just need that indication that there is an opportunity for a young man to put in work for the gang. And by gang, I mean to catch some punani.
Just to get me going.
Yes, do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? To catch some punani. We've all been there, right? Do you know what I mean? I've seen dick pics, bruh. I've seen dick pics galore. Do you know what I mean? Galore, bruh. And at the time, it's almost like post-nut clarity, bruh.
What's that?
Yo. I'm not even gonna play.
Oh, like after you nutted, like, oh shit, what did I do?
Exactly.
Like that. Oh, yeah. So I never knew there was like an actual definition. Oh, yeah.
So like, post-nut clarity, it's hard, bruh. And when
hard AF.
Like when you, like, you know what I mean? Like sometimes, and I'm not even ashamed to say it, bruh. Like sometimes you find yourself, no, you are like so, like you so no. Take 500. You so no, that you would get off on the weirdest cock, bruh. No? And then after you done doing your business, you pass a nut, no? Then you are like, what the fuck? Like you look at yourself in the mirror and you're like, young man, you need help. And it's real, bruh. So I think like I understand exactly like what you're talking about, especially with the topic that's at hand now. It's extremely difficult, but you will always get people that will say, well, play stupid games, and we say it often.
Yeah.
And what do you win?
Stupid prizes.
That way?
Nah, that's a fact. Like I'd like to like round it off by saying, I think that what all your owns were facing, you have valid points as well. I think that from here, the main thing from homie's story, and obviously we're saying homie to protect the identity of my guy, but away, I digress. What we can take from it is that yes, you play stupid games, you win stupid prizes, and also understand that your judgment will be impaired when you are in emotional situations or in an emotional state of mind. Your judgment will be impaired. So,
and happy can be like over happy can be an emotion as well.
Yes,
it's anything. It's anything, bro. I can be cock happy and then cop me a BM and then tomorrow I can't pay for it.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like that type of thing, you know?
And I
can be over happy and
spend
propose to a
3K
kid that is just taking me for my money. Like, there's a whole lot of things that you can do. Yeah, you know what I mean? Out of any type of emotion, bro. I can hate someone so much that I can become a school shooter.
Yeah, that's fact.
Nah. I'm being real right now. You know what I mean? Like, the thing is, you need to, first of all, identify that there are situations where your judgment may be impaired by your emotions. That's fact. Right? Then that's for whoever. And that's also for the people who say, you cock dumb.
Yeah,
you too.
That's what I always say.
You too.
I always say, never ever say, I would never do this. Like I would never drop 3K on a bag. I would never, I would never fucking go watch this type of porn, that type of porn. I would never do that. You can't say that because you don't know the how can I say,
the impulses.
Yes, the and how and your capacity to handle those impulses. Even if you look at, like, for instance, the fight or flight reaction.
Yeah.
You can say, nah, I'm not bang for anybody.
Yeah, bro.
You just
till you come
you hide behind your girlfriend. You know what I mean?
Bruh.
Yeah, like
or you can just see a fucking cockroach and you hide behind your girlfriend, bro.
Maybe you see a bird spat.
Yeah, that's me, bro.
And you just like, nah.
but
in the club, then you just must Easter.
Yeah.
See a bird.
And especially also, what adds to it is when substances are involved as well.
Yes.
Then everybody must want to be strong, man.
Yes.
I was that bra, my bro. I'm not a fighter, my bro. Nah, I was that bra. I will vice you. I was that bra, my bro. What you gonna dial, my bro? I'm here now. I stand my number fast. Can't I don't know anything of that. You know what I mean?
And also,
meanwhile, there's a Acc tattoo in his neck.
Yeah.
Now what now?
And that's also
now what now? You know what I mean?
And you can't see the two.
Now you see it, but you don't see. Oh yeah, you mean like when you're stepping to mans, you can't see it.
But that's also what I'll say, bro. Like, never ever one thing. If I can give anybody advice, well, you don't have to take it, don't take it. But never, if there's one thing that you should never play with, bruh, is violence.
Oh yeah.
Especially if you are not about it, bruh.
Oh,
because there are people out there who really are about it, and they will take your life without thinking twice.
Yeah.
So whatever the situation,
also,
try.
You never know who you're dealing with.
Exactly.
I can look like I look now, but I can be a kingpin somewhere, and you don't know.
Yeah.
Since like. You know what I mean? Like, you never ever know who you're dealing with. You can think you're still roping this nerd. Can't he got the blicky on him and then?
Oh, niggas iffy. Blicky got the stiffy.
Got blicky.
But that's like freak true. I always say to my mother, I feel like a person, like a light in the road, like, that's acting stupid, man. Like it takes nothing for me to open my door, give him a smack of his life. But this imbecile can have a gun or a knife on him.
Yes.
Bruh,
so you gotta be very careful.
Bone, bro.
Gotta be very careful.
I have daughters. Oh, hell no. So yeah.
Yes, bro. And also, you also don't know how you would react in that situation, especially if you're not about that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So you can act, and you've seen it even if we go back to the original example of carnal desires. No? If you look at someone who's a virgin, remember when it wasn't cool to be a virgin. Yeah. When bruh. Anyway. So you know what I mean? It wasn't when I was in high school, no? When I was in high school, it wasn't cool, mos. Yeah. Then you know that macho guy inside of you. Nah, wait, bruh, get the goodness, Then you chatting up experience.
That's like one of your first questions you asked me. Mix it. Are you a virgin?
Yeah, and then you still chatting to this guy, especially in those days. No, you chatting liquor. Then when push come to shove, druk it in, bas baby. You know what I mean?
Bas baby.
Do you know what I mean?
That's cocktail, bro.
It's like a 3-step process. Druk it in, bas baby. And then you sitting there, Mr. Macho Man. And then it's time to step up or step out, and most of our
can't even buy Kimbies.
Yes, bruh. And then you wanna be Houdini. Seen ze? Out of here. Go buy milk. You know what I mean? But that,
Come back on 18th
but we don't
birthday.
Shout out to all the absent dads out there. Shout out to all my absent dads. Like my kids, like I like my flower. Self-raising.
But anyway. So the moral of the story, guys. Self-control is key.
Tolly pics for data.
Oh, just no tolly pics, no data. Or do it like Martin said, my bro.
Wie's Martin?
I go work. I go steal for me a liquor phone, see?
Oh yeah, get for me a 50 rand, maybe. Steal my mother's phone card.
Seen ze? And I'm not saying obviously steal whatever, but
no,
go put in.
That's an inside joke, guys. Go watch Street Talk Tuck. We'll give them free clout.
I'll put a link in the description.
It's a classic, maybe.
Yeah, so
my name is Martin. Are you using drugs? Why?
Because there's no work. So rather, you know what I mean? Rather than put yourself in that situation, Just don't. Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It's fine. None of the comments, none of the hate matters at the end of the day. You just need to be strong enough.
Oh, yeah.
And that's all I got on that.
Yeah,
Hans.
bro. I'll round it off again
Mm.
by saying identify that there are situations like this where your judgment will be impaired by your emotions, and then make a concerted effort to kind of let rationality prevail.
In the words of Sido, stop, reflect, and reset.
Oh yeah, yo, the great reset.
Yay.
Build back better, man.
But away,
Right, on that note,
it's been real, guys, man. Yo,
away.
that's lekker.
So good to be with you guys.
Okay,
So
now when you
good.
this man start talking
Away.
about like this, my bro, then I just wanna run away. Yo.
That's what she said.
Whoa. On that note, ladies and gentlemen, it's been your boy, Basic Cow for the Realcast, alongside the homie.
Undisclosed Geo the underscore. The
Just give him the fucking mic, bro.
user not found.
You can, yeah.
Just say it's been your boy.
It's
Basic
been your
Cow.
boy, Gio
There we
underscore the underscore Don, and we also had our amazing guest with us today, and that is.
The Fresh Prince of Nike underscore A, comma 1.3 or 1/3 of the real cost.
Yo. We need to have a chat about this, man.
We have to really get this man in check, baby. What the fuck?
but it's been real, guys.
Link in bio.
But it's been real, guys. Thank you so much for joining us. If you'd like to follow us, you can find me at the real. You can find the show at the Realcast SA on Instagram and Twitter. You can
Don't
find
fumble the bag, my guy.
You can find myself at IamBasicCal on both Instagram and Twitter. You can find Gio.
You can't find me because I took a break for my studies, like I mentioned in the beginning.
Okay.
You can find Sido at.
Sydney Michael
Attention to
F
detail.
at Sydney Michael F at gmail.com. Just joking, but you can drop me an email. Nah, people. No emails, no private email. You can catch me on Instagram at the Fresh Prince of Nike underscore A.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, on IG. I don't have any other.
Okay, guys, we're not going to argue about who has what social media.
Oh, I want to just get my clout up. You can catch me at the main dot or full stop flowers on TikTok.
Whoa.
Hey.
Speaking
I
of
joined
TikTok,
the
you
gang.
can find us there as well for the visuals. That's the Realcast TV. Like, share the page, comment, do what you need to do. We are available on YouTube as well at the same name, the Realcast TV. Like, share, subscribe. Hit that notification button so you never miss a video. You can find us on all major DSPs, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify, Castbox, Amazon Music. If that's not your thing, you can find us at www.therealcastsa.podbean.com. Subscribe, leave a comment, leave a rating. It really helps the show. Sada, what else?
Most importantly,
Thank
you keep it locked.
We also have an actively monitored email address. That is trealcast@gmail.com. I am monitoring that. I will see your email. Whether you hate me, whether you hate Carl, whether you hate Sido, whether you hate Donda, whether you hate CLB, whether you love each of those things that I've just mentioned, or people and things that I've mentioned. We don't objectify people here on the Realcast. But I said things, but away, you can find us there if you want to be on the pod, if you want to give some contribution to the pod, if you want to just, have your opinion heard, you know what I mean? You can do so, and we will read it, and we might even comment on it if we think it's worthy. But anyway, another thing that you can do for us is, Carl, did you mention our YouTube?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, the
The only thing
Realcast
I
TV.
didn't leave is the GTI fund.
Oh,
By the
yeah.
way, link in the description.
GTI Fund. We are saving up for that Golf 8.
There
No,
we go.
we're not. But, we need a third mic, clearly. Right? You can see this, right? So, that money's not going to fall out of the damn sky. We want to make it quality for you. We want to up the ante at every corner, you know what I mean? We love doing this shit, you know what I mean? And we would appreciate your support in us getting there. If you rock with us, please find it in your
I
heart.
thought you were going to say, if you rock with us, cock with us.
Nah, if you rock with us, pay us.
Yo.
But away. Yeah, it doesn't matter, my bro. 2,000 reasons to like the Realcast, my bro. So away, on that note, my bro, never forget, keep it locked, keep it loaded, and keep it real.
The Realcast.
Close together, you just.